Hey, how's it going? Uh, I'm outside chilling. It's it looks like it's 1:30 in the afternoon. Uh, October 23rd. It's a Friday. Uh, so my case settled, and I was looking to see. It's not going to be a while until I get the money from my case. So I was looking to see if I would be able to get some kind of loan or something. You know, and this way, I really want this bike that I want, and I was hoping I could get it before the weather turns really cold. You know, it's gonna have to wait though. But what I did was I went to my bank. I went to Chase Bank and asked if I could get a loan. They said we don't do personal loans. We only do auto loans. So I said I'll talk to you about it. And I waited to talk to the girl. And while I was waiting, I called the bike store. I got a price on the bike that I want. This way, I would know what to. But the guy at the bike store says no, don't get an auto loan, get a personal loan. And my bank doesn't do personal loans. So I walked over to TD Bank, and I asked them. I said, "Hey, do you do personal loans?" They do. Yeah. They say, "Yeah." I say, I'm looking to get a loan off the inquiry of my lawsuit, not off of my credit. And she says the only way we do loans is off of your credit score. So my credit score is shit right now. So there goes that. Uh, what I did was I called up a couple of places on the internet. I forgot about they had that commercial. It had the little jingle for J.G. Wentworth, and it had like the opera singer on the bus and stuff. They go, I need a structured settlement. I have a structured settlement, and I need cash now. Call J.G. Wentworth 877 cash now. So I called one place, and they said they would give me a call back, and then I called the J.G. Wentworth, and so they put me through to this other guy. He said he couldn't take my case. He obviously didn't listen to me. They have the idea that my case hasn't settled yet, and I told them like two or three times that it has settled, and the guy just wasn't listening to me. He said he can't take on my case. A fucking idiot. So I guess I'm waiting for a call back from this other place. But then, like, I called my lawyer. They wanted my lawyer's name and number and stuff, and they wanted a lot of information. So I figure, I'll call my lawyer. I'll let my lawyer know what I'm trying to do. Maybe he has an idea. And my lawyer says, it's better off. He's like, honestly, it's better off just to stick it out because he's like, the interest that you're gonna end up paying and stuff. They're gonna take a lot of your money and stuff, and you'll be better off just sticking through this and wait until the money comes in. So I guess that's what I'm gonna have to do. So I don't know. I'm not gonna see a payment until like I don't know, like late November, maybe early December, and then maybe another payment in like late January. You know, they're gonna be two payments 2 months apart from each other. It's actually three payments, but my lawyer gets the first payment. So like this month, or hopefully he gets the payment this month, and I can get my first payment in November. In late November. But they're gonna be three payments. My lawyer gets the first payment for the work he did, and then I get my two payments. So I just have to stick it out. It sucks. It sucks, man. It sucks. I was like, you know, I need money. The next Thursday night, I get some money from Social Security, and I'm gonna call this guy. I'm gonna have a girl come over, and just I don't know. Uh, it just sucks, man. I really want this bike. Now I call this guy up. I asked him the price for the bike, and he's giving me like this crazy price on the bike. Well, I went just the other day, and they're telling me the bike is going to be like, with cash, with tax, the bike is going to be like 9,000 or something like that. And then I call up today, and he's telling me the bike's going to cost like 10,000. I'm like, oh, that must be the new model. He's like, yeah, that's the 2026. So I'm like, how much is the 2025? And the 2025 is $1,000 less, and it was just crazy, you know. I want to get this bike and, just go on rides, enjoy my rides, I don't know where I'm going to go because, you know, I was friends with Uranus for so long, and I had her addresses. I have her address in Washington. I had her address in Queens and in the Bronx. And I was so looking forward to getting my own transportation and being able to go visit Uranus once a weekend, once every other weekend, twice a month or something. And we're not talking now, and it just sucks. Like, I lost someone that was really precious to me. We went out, we weren't going out, but we were seeing each other. We were seeing each other for a whole month, for a whole year, and then everything just fell apart, man. And that really sucks. I don't think I'll have anything like that with another girl anytime soon. You know, and it sucks. So I don't know. I'll get on my bike. I'll go to different spas. I'll go visit different spas. You know, Maybe I'll go to different restaurants and stuff like that. Check out the food scene. Check out what girls are around. But I really have, I'll make friends. I'll make friends. And maybe I'll find a girl, where I could go to this girl, where I could go to a girl's house, and maybe I'll find a nice girl from Queens, and I'll see her every weekend or something like that. That would be really cool. I hope we could do something like that. But I'm kind of sad. I don't know if you could tell, but I kind of want to cry right now. But I'll save it. I hope everyone has a good day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.